Hey, what's going on, guys? Been like a million years since I've live streamed, so I'm trying to remember how to do all this. Is this too small? I got some things I can do on the JP side while I'm waiting. What's going on, guys? Hopefully we're gonna get some good news, right, guys? Wink, wink. I have the hat on for good luck for the anniversary. Plus, I have got the shirt on. That's like double the luck, right? I got the Hayu shirt. Best character in the game. Story-wise. Best thought out character story-wise. That's kind of unfortunate you didn't pull Sonic beforehand. Going to the pity on the first unit is kind of unfortunate. And you know what's even more unfortunate is actually because this has actually happened to me. I pulled the character on the someone that I should have gotten enough of pity. So it's happened to me before. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you at least. if you are interested in Sonic the Hedgehog, if it is your favorite game, there actually is a collab with Last Cloudy going on right now. If you like Sonic the Hedgehog, check out that game. Not sponsored, by the way, I guess. I should be. That's okay, you don't have to play the JP version. I'm just catching up. I'm basically catching up and waiting for the live stream to go live. In fact, I should probably... Do I even have a slide for that? I have something called Scene 2, I don't know what that is. I've barely used the stream apparatus, so I already forgot how all the scenes that I've made. I'll have to see what that looks like. There's a 5 shard daily for a certain category for a certain period of days. So if you haven't already been doing it on the JP side, what have you been doing with your life? You should be doing it. It's only 5 shards for each character. Graduating. Well, congratulations on graduating. Hope you can prosper after graduating. I know that most people want that to happen, but you know, just be up in spirits. Oh, it's 6. No, the anniversary for Global is going to be different, and the reason I say that is because they actually said that there's going to be a specific unit made for the anniversary. So it's not going to be the exact same. I'll take 8. I'll take 8. I've had 9 before, but I'm not gonna bother waiting that long. So Rain got one, and also Sid got one. Yes, that's the daily challenge. And then this one here will allow me to get 5 shards, just like on Global. Remember back in the day on Global where you get 5 per day? That's what happens with this one. Pick Rain real quick. I still need 5 more. Okay, so only for other world category characters, so basically limited time collaboration characters, you can get 5 shards for all of these characters. So the last 2 are kind of just filler because I don't have anyone else that I would want to put in. So they're just because I don't know what else to put in. But the first 3, obviously, I want more stuff, more shards with. And you don't have to do any kind of tricks for this when everybody gets 5, which is good. It should honestly should just be like this for a regular shard dungeon at this point for the JP side, and then back to the global side again permanently every day, not just every so often or every week and then it goes away. Should be like that because it's just like whatever. Yeah, I did the normal one, and then like I said, that one I just did right now is like a limited time event version, where you could get more if you have limited time characters. I love this the raid repeat. It's so easy now. You don't have to think about it anymore. How much longer do we have? 14 minutes until the anniversary livestream begins. Oh shoot. No, we can't play that. Unfortunately, we cannot play that. I thought I was playing this one. Oops. Show you new rain. I can't right now, I'm in the middle of a raid sequence, but after I can show you. He's actually very good. Even for global standards, I think he's pretty good. Tank with also high brakes, a field effect, brave shift form, multiple sources of damage. After this one we can swap to Mega Man music. That tornado is carrying a car! Classic stuff. So what are you guys hoping? I know you guys are hoping for something for the anniversary. My hopes and dreams with the anniversary are probably not going to happen, so I'm not going to really speculate too much, but you know, Shard Dungeon should give 5 shards per day, reduce the Neo Vision pool, put on all the skip stuff on one like section, like catch-up campaign where you can do a whole bunch of skip content, and it's all in like one section or something. Those are the 3 things that are on my wish list that are never gonna happen. So, it is what it is. What can you do? That'll probably be after the anniversary. That'll probably be after the anniversary. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and look. Let's look at what we've done here for where we are currently in the game. So we're kind of dragging our feet when it comes to units. Putting out 1 per week. So she don't even have Waka yet, or Lulu, I think, or did she come out? I already forgot. I know Yuna just came out, so I think we're on Waka, and I don't know. I can't remember if Lulu came out. So maybe I'll go to the global version updated. It is. Okay, we already have Lulu. Okay, Lulu's already out. And then you don't have Waka yet, so that's another thing. And then Dark Roka, no one's gonna care about that. Then that collaboration that's probably not gonna come to global, the Romancing Saga, that's probably gonna be skipped entirely. So we can just look over that. So it's gonna be Vaughn. Penelope already came out. Ash already came out. Osh. Then Bosch. Then probably Dragon Quest collab, probably. That did come out on global, the previous ones. So maybe Dragon Quest, then Furion. So we're actually way farther back than I thought we were at this point. So we might not even see Cloud in the summertime, unless they're like haul ass. Because as I just mentioned, like five other characters that we don't have yet. At least 5 characters I just mentioned. I didn't count, but at least 5 characters I just mentioned that we don't have yet on global. And we're in the summertime right now, so yikes. Sentimental farces. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if it's sentimental forces or farces. We'll see. If it's Elena, like, everyone's gonna be sad about that, and no one really wants that. For real, though. I don't, like, maybe if I made, like, a poll, there might be, like, one person in the chat that might say, like, put it in the poll that I actually want. Here's the new rain, by the way. He's very good. I only got EX1 because I didn't pull that. Actually, did I pull it hard on his trainer? I don't remember. Maybe I did. But I only have EX1. He's almost EX2. A few more days he's EX2, so that's good at least. Look at all those categories he's on. Most of them are not useful, but Like ffbe 4th, and ffbe is useful, but ffbe 4th is kind of good. Unless I skip a colossal amount of banners, we're not going to see Cloud for a while. Because if you just join the stream, I just listed at least 5 characters on the JB side that are coming to global that we still don't have yet. Because remember all those weeks where they were only doing one character per week, and then this week they didn't do, or last week they didn't do anything. So yeah, that's looking kind of rough for summertime. And they said Clive was supposed to come during the summertime, so are they skipping over Final Fantasy VII for Clive? Because that's the only thing I can think of at this point. It's kind of wild. Oh, they just went live with music. So what is scene 2? Oh, it's just this. What's this? Not really what we want. Yeah, that's not really what other ones can we find here? Not that one either. What about this one? Nope. All these are garbage. What was I thinking making these? These are all bad. What the heck is going on? Okay, I gotta make a new one. I don't know why all those are so bad. That's crazy. Doing this on the fly, guys. I'm a professional. Let me see the chat. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. See the chat. This looks pretty good. Right, guys? No, don't want to do that. Well, I see it. I mean, I'm Wait, what is that thing in the corner there? What is this doing here? Wow, this thing is bugged. Alright, guys. Put your bets in. What are we gonna see? Is it gonna be Elena? Is it gonna be Esther? Or is there gonna be a collective groan when we see Elena? Because we know what's gonna happen probably. Forehead. I've never had this many high bonus units on this certificate event ever. So it's pretty crazy. Any more light units? Sure. They could make a whole new character though. Instead of relying on the past. Make something completely new and hype. At one point in time, Elena was something completely new. I remember when her 5-star came out, that was like crazy, even though she was garbage. In the grand scheme of things, she was so bad, but it was just really hype because it was a new character. That's all they gotta do. Don't rehash the old stuff. No one cares about the old stuff anymore. Like, Zon barely got any like fanfare at all, despite him not getting a unit for a long time, and finally getting a unit. No one cared. Mainly because he didn't do certain things that he should have done, but... And then there was all the other characters that got a revamp and no one cared. So, I think that should have been a sign just to start making new characters that people can, you know, like and enjoy in the game. That's just my opinion. I'm just a dude. I'm just one dude. Hey, someone in the chat, on their chat said, take a drink every time someone mentions the US. We're gonna all get alcohol poisoning. If we take them up on that game, we're all gonna suffer from alcohol poisoning. You know, if they do Neo Vision plus Wilhelm, that's gonna get super crazy. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna do that thing in the cartoons when they kick and they put their feet together. They jump in the air and they put their feet together. I'm gonna do that. And that's gonna be the most hypest thing in the entire game's history for me. Topher, what's up? By the way, if you're hearing games, that's my game, not them. They're not playing games in the background. I am. I'm gonna be able to farm this event up so quick. I've never had 5 80% or whatever you want to call it, 80 bonus units. It reminds me of like this 5-star era when you needed to pull a whole bunch of the banner units, and not put them together or anything, have them all on the same team for the bonus. It's kind of like that again. Because I could have put those 5s together, but then I would lose some bonus because there's not an extra bonus anymore for these certificate events. You actually get more out of having them separated. Supposedly there should be only one more minute, but probably at least a few more, if I'm guessing. Yes, it should be 1 more minute, but I don't know, this is the game we're talking about here. And so it could be like one more, or 2 more, or 3 more. Probably put these on. Okay, are we actually starting?
Welcome to Final Fantasy Brave.
We are starting, guys.
Anniversary
They're starting on time.
Welcome. Hello everyone.
Oh, it's doing that thing again. Or it doesn't, unless I'm highlighting it, then it freezes.
Hello everyone, I'm Shoki. I'm the producer of Anniversary.
So I guess I can't see your guys' chat anymore because I have to be on this screen or else it freezes.
So happy to celebrate the 8th anniversary.
8th
Yay,
anniversary.
yay, yay. And today, Yoshi will help to me for interpretation.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshi. I'm happy to be here as well.
All right, so Hiroki-san, and we have Yoshi today. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much everybody out there joining us today, everybody in the chat. We are so happy that you are all here. And
I'm here, guys. I'm in the chat.
It's
He's happy that I'm here.
8th anniversary. How are you
Get up,
doing?
guys.
いや、本当ね、この8周年を迎えられたのは本当にプレイヤーの皆さんのおかげです。本当ありがとうございます。
I mean,
Oh, slow mode is on.
This 8th year milestone, that's all because of you players out there. Thank you so much.
ね、8っていう数字はね、日本語で書くとこうなんとかな、こう下に広がって山のような形になってて、これがね縁起がいいってさ。
Triangle.
So
We're doing
when you
triangles
look
now,
at,
guys.
The number 8 in Japanese kanji character, it actually looks like a bit of a shape of a mountain almost, and that's actually a bit of a sign of good fortune.
Yes, kind of like.
Can I say it now? No, I can't. Slow mode is still on, guys. I can't say get hyped.
末広がりっていう
I'm trying to be positive in the chat,
どん
guys.
どんこうなんとかな
I'm trying to be
幸せになる
positive.
とかね、そういう意味があるんですよ。
I don't know why people are mentioning Shally. Like, that's disrespectful. To be honest, like, there's no point in saying that you miss her at this point because she's long gone. Just, I wouldn't even, like, you really shouldn't be bringing her up at this point. I mean,
Learning something new, but yes.
ね、だからね、まあこの今日ね
there's a point where you have to just move on.
ハッピーな感じで
Respect that she loved this game, but really shouldn't be mentioning her in this chat. Let's talk about the 8th anniversary. Okay, now can I type it,
そう
guys?
そう今日ね他のね
Yes, I can finally say it.
登場します。
Yes, get hyped.
はい、お楽しみにしててください。
Oh, and by the way, I should mention that we are going to have a member from the dev team join us later during this live stream, so I hope you enjoy that segment too.
See, Rodrigo's hyped.
Thank you very much for that.
Said, let's F and go.
So
Let's F and go, guys.
Joining us later, so make sure you stick around to the very end.
はい
Tassel.
今回の、生放
Am I lagging on the... No, he's not here.
SNS キャンペーンを実施中です。
And also, I want to mention that given this 8th anniversary, we're actually running a social media raffle campaign.
You guys excited for the mini campaign?
投稿に、周年に関するお祝いコメントを投稿してくださったことの中から抽選で
I don't know what happens if I do
8名様
this.
にワンテンネオビジョンサーモンチケット B80 万
Nope, it destroys it.
So there's a specific
I can't read the chat, guys. I can't read the chat, the live stream because I have to have this up, or else it freezes.
8 winners will be chosen randomly, and
That sucks. I want to read your guys' chat too, but it's just like, what can you do?
All right, so yeah, I see it. The 8th anniversary, 8 winners, and 80. So all 8.
So you guys could be saying the most craziest stuff in my chat, and I would never even see it.
Comments on the post, and this campaign will be running until the 26th. So yes, we'll be running until the 26th. So without further ado, should we get to it then?
Yep.
All right. So first of all, we have the campaign.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, yeah.
Hiroki-san, please
I thought they were gonna like tell the winners or something. I was like, this is really boring.
ネオビジョンがギャランティード11サム
They're actually gonna do something
So
interesting at
first up,
least.
we have the Neo Vision guaranteed 11 ticket summon.
はい
I think that they should do away with that voting thing though.
スペシャルな召喚となります。
At
This
this
is a special
point.
summon that guarantees 11 Neo Vision units.
はいで期間はね
Remember that Neo Vision Plus is not a new rarity, so that could also include Neo Vision Plus units, just so you guys
This
know.
will be available starting June 27th, so make
They
sure
should
you
probably
register.
clarify that, because some people still don't know
限
that.
定ですからね皆さん絶対これやってくださいね。
And like I said, you're guaranteed 11 Neo Vision units, so make sure you're pulling this.
Yes,
Hi.
don't miss it.
はい続いてはですね 8th Anniversary プレイヤーアプリシエーションサモンズ。
And next up, we have the 8th anniversary player appreciation summon.
はい
I'm just saying that they only have 700 viewers
プレイしてくれる人にも
for an anniversary live stream.
使いたいと
That's not good.
でプレイヤーそれぞれの
That is really not good, guys.
数に応じて召喚チケットを配布。
We need to stay more positive and
To
hyped,
show our gratitude
guys.
to those who have continued to play FFBE, as a thank you, we'll be distributing summon tickets based on the number, based on the.
Oh, damn, I gotta
total
start
of
logging
users that
in.
have logged into this game.
まあねこのねライブストリーム見てくださってる方の中に
Shoot. I didn't know they'd be doing this again.
プレイされてる方もいると思うんで 8年間すら一体何日になるんでしょうね。
So I'm sure in this, I'm sure those who are following this live stream right now, I'm sure there are a number of
That's
day
hype,
one
guys.
players, and you know, 8 years. I wonder how many days that's going to be actually to have continued logging in.
Yes, because actually, Hiroki-san, like even like before like the live stream in the chat, I see players saying.
I like how almost no one I'm blended in the chat, guys. Don't really notice who I am anymore.
There's 8th year, so yeah.
I'm blended in.
For a very long time.
I'm a ninja.
そうなんですよ。でね、もちろん新規で始めたプレイヤーの方にもですね、3枚獲得できますんで、ぜひね、この機会にね。
This guy's been logging in every day since day one. That's crazy.
And
That's
not
dedication.
for those who have just started, new players will also be able to obtain 3 summon tickets, regardless of the total number of days logged in. So make sure you let your friends, family, and so on.
Yo, shout out to my Discord, guys. I got a shout out to my Discord. Holy.
続きましてはですね、アニバーサリーウィークリーフリー。
This guy's based.
サモンです。
And next up, we have the anniversary weekly free 15 plus.
I can't say it.
はい。ネオビジョンユニットが
I gotta say base to this guy. That's actually incredibly based.
欠かさず召喚すればネオビジョンユニットを10体も手に入れることができます。
So this is a 15 round summon that guarantees 1 Neovision unit. So you'll be able to obtain 10 Neovision units if you summon without failing.
はい、期間はね6月27日からとなりますので皆さんお見逃し
He's like a
So this will be
Air
available
something stuck
starting
on
June
the hat.
27th. So again, make sure you don't miss this one either.
はい。続きましてログインボーナスのご紹介です。
And next up, let's introduce
Hopefully-
the login bonuses.
They haven't mentioned it yet. Hopefully there's not gonna be any kind of voting or anything like that at this point.
So
Because
first we have the 8th anniversary.
they should just
login
give us a
bonus.
bunch of things
今年もね昨年の
together instead of having to choose one of the rewards at this point.
ログインボーナスがパート1から3に
If they want to bring more fortune into this game, then they should have do away with the voting
8周年限定のセレブレ
and just give us a bunch of stuff.
セレブレイトリー
What if I
ラピス
minimize?
アニバーサリーも12000個獲得
Does that work? Oh, wait, that's actually works.
Similar to the
Did I just
7th
hack this?
anniversary
Did I
login
just
bonus,
cheat?
this is also split
Okay,
into
I minimized my
one.
stream
With a total
software.
of 11,000
Now I can see the chat.
lapis and 12,000 celebratory lapis replica 8th anniversary.
I can see the chat now, guys.
Exclusive to this 8th anniversary.
Yes, thank you, Hiroki-san.
Okay, let's read my chat.
We log in every day, every single day, so you won't miss
The
out
link
on
is the
all
character? Maybe.
Yes,
The Legend of Zelda collab.
Celebrity Lapis replica is back. So, for who have been playing with us,
Miguel's
we already
excited
know,
for
but
EOS,
this is something
well-
that we introduced last year at the 7th anniversary.
I agree with Darway,
Those new
because,
players
like,
that's not
don't you guys like this game even though,
Lapis replica,
like, you can like the game and not like the people who are making it.
So, this
You can still love the game and still criticize the people who are running the game. And I think most people should understand that. I still love this game. That's why I'm still here. Because I could have jumped ship a long time ago, like the other guys did. And you know who I mean by what I say when I say the other guys. I could have done the same thing they did and just jump ship into something else completely, and I'm still here. So I love the game. Should you give it a second chance? We'll have to see. There are some good rewards coming in the game, though. There are some good stuff coming. There's a lot of free pulls and things like that.
And then for more information, please check the in-game details.
はいというわけでねトニー補足ありがとうございます。
Yeah, thank you for the information, Tony.
はいではね続いて8th Anniversary Players Voice Summon です
So
I'm
next
staying
up,
until the
we
game's
introduce
dead.
The 8th anniversary players voice summon.
Oh no! Come on, guys. This is one thing that they really needed to do.
Activation in celebration of the 8th anniversary.
This is one thing that they did. They needed to make it so we just got everything all at once. They needed to drop
So
this.
this will take place in August, where all players.
I really feel like this should just be
the option with the most votes.
gone at this point. The player base is a lot lower. You should be catering to the people who are still here and just give them both of those things on the screen. Instead of having to say this or that.
So as you can
Is
see,
that crazy, guys? Like, am I insane for thinking that we should just give them both of those options that are on the screen? Is that too much to ask for? With a dwindling player base, you know, if you gave both, you might actually bring people back in. Like, Crystallize in the chat, for example, he was asking, "Hey, should I come back?" And then I could have said, "Hey, they're giving us two things on the screen there instead of having to choose one or the other. And then most people are like, wow, that's a lot of rewards. I'm gonna come back and play the game now. Nope.
Miss a single reward. So yes, that would wrap up the campaign segment. And next, we have a challenge from Hiroki-san to you all that are participating with us today. It's the Producer Challenge ffbe quiz.
Yay!
All right, so this is where we ask you to join us and then beat Hiroki-san in this ffbe quiz challenge. So let me go over the rules really quickly. So there will be 3 questions. Please use.
Unfortunately, I can't skip. This normally would be something I would probably pause the stream on. And so like, I don't know why they haven't thought of that yet. Like,
we're really sorry, but yes, please join us if you're joining us from the YouTube.
I understand that they need to pad the stream out, but this is so boring for viewers.
Your answer, the community's
Like, this is actually really
If you
boring.
get each answer correct, you'll be awarded with rewards. All right, so let's take.
It's
a look at
often
the
really
rewards
slow.
we get.
The
So,
questions are either really easy or so obscure that almost no one will know. Like 1% will know. Like, here's an example of a random question. Who is this? Who is the character in this city? What is their name? That's like somewhere in the corner of the map. What is their name? Like, how are you supposed to know that? It's some random NPC that no one's ever probably like less than 1% of the population of the game that's clicked
So
on.
the first one is
It's just some random character named Joseph or something in the corner of the map. What's his name, guys? Those are the kind of questions. Or it's like, oh, what is this? What is this item? And then they reveal it because like it's so obvious that we know all the STMR's images and stuff.
Which character the line belongs to from the 4 choices that'll be shown.
はい、それではスライドをお願いします。
All right, let's have the slide.
All right. So
Like,
as
come
you
on.
said, please choose from A, B, C, D. Let me
Come
go
on,
over the
guys.
Dialogue. All right. It's up to me. I'll make the light of hope shine again and become a real.
Come on,
hero.
guys. I mean,
So is this by A?
are we really
Starlight
doing
Red,
this?
B by Myra. C,
Are we really doing this right
or
now?
D, Storm Seeker Esther. What do you think, Hiroki-san? Is this too easy for our hardcore?
Are we
fans,
really
or-
doing this?
そうこれまでね、
They better not. They better not. I mean,
するじゃないですか。
I'm gonna be honest, guys. If there's another Elena, I'm turning the streams off.
I mean, this isn't the first.
I really don't want
time
another
I'm
Elena.
sure, you know, those familiar
I really,
lines
really,
will
really
see
don't want
something
another
like this
Elena,
before.
guys.
So,
I seriously
that being
don't.
said, you know, we do get a lot of.
I'm gonna close the
answers in the
stream,
past live
and I mean
streams,
that if
so
there's another Elena, like that's it.
All right. So yeah, we're seeing some of. Okay, we're getting some comments. A little bit mixed though. There's some.
How is it
there's
mixed?
some Myra as well. That feels like Elena. So yes, it's actually it's. I think it might be a little bit difficult for everybody right now.
でも結構 C が多いのかな、今のところコメント見てる
It's,
とね。
it's Elena,
Looking
guys.
at the comments, I think I see a lot of C's. Yes.
What?
Yes. So
Am I
we'll
wrong?
Give everybody a few more seconds here to guess which one you might think is the correct answer.
Is it Louise?
The reward is the Temple of
Because that's pretty close.
Oh, so we have the results in? All right, so the community.
Pretty
chose
sure it's Elena though, but
A,
is it Louise?
Starlight Elena. All right, the community chose A. All right, is that the correct answer?
Okay.
Hiroki-san, please give us the correct answer.
Okay. The correct answer is C.
Is Louise?
Louise.
Oh, wow.
When did she say that?
We've been doing this quiz for a while now, but
Yeah.
it's usually we always get the correct answer, but this time it was maybe a little bit difficult.
そうか。なんかね、今まで本当ね、そうだよね。1問目で間違えること。
Let's be honest, guys. No one even cares about. No one even remembers Louise exists.
Usually, we haven't seen.
No one even
cases
remembers
where
that
we
Louise
get the
even
point where
exists.
we get the
So that's probably
point.
why that I voted for Elena, because more people know
Okay, that's a
Elena.
pretty surprising start, but we can still make up for it. No problem.
No problem.
Should we go on to the second question then?
OK。
All right.
気を取り直して2問目いってみましょう。
Don't give up. Let's go to the next one.
OK。はい、じゃあ2問目はですね、ビジョンカードのキャラクター当てクイズです。
All right, the second one is guess the character on the vision card quiz.
はい、これからね、表示される、ビジョンカードの一部が、ハテナマークで隠されてますんで、そこに隠されてるキャラが誰なのかを当ててください。
So there is a unit hidden behind a question mark on the vision card we're about to show, and it's up to the audience to
Just
guess
get
which
on
unit
with
is
it.
hidden
We
behind
understand.
it.
We're not stupid.
All right, we'll have we have the next slide.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
Now this
so
one is
question
really
number 2.
easy.
Which characters? So there's 2 units. belong
It's
to
definitely
the
not the first one.
card.
And who is-
We have from A, Rich and Ethne,
who's
B,
Ethne?
Joe and Varieties of the Frost, C,
But obviously it's
H,
D.
Dragon, and D, Rain
That's
and
um
All right, so we
that's
can
that's
do
the
this
Flaring
one.
Rains vision
How do we
card.
get this one, chat?
Who would even vote for Richt?
I think this is actually not that.
If
far
there's
to
I can't
find out.
I cannot believe there's even 1% for A. There should be 0% for A.
そうだね。一
I cannot believe that someone actually voted for A, dude. I mean, 2%?
You is
Guys!
R in it.
Guys, come on, what are we
Then
doing?
I'm just wondering that little red part at the bottom.
They have to be.
The question mark. Is that what is that? But yeah.
You cannot be serious that people voted for anything but D. Like,
何なのかなってところですよね。
Cyrus and a dragon.
It's a question of
That's a global
is that
character.
right
You should know
here,
that the
whether
card on the
it's
screen
no,
is a JP vision
so
card.
or if
So it
it's
will not include
else.
Richt, it will not include Cyrus. And like B, like
So while we wait,
just
we're getting
no.
a lot- Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the results are in. We have Rain and Reagan, 89%. So almost everybody.
It should be 100%.
D, Rain and Reagan. Is that the correct answer?
It should be 100. They have,
Calvin Lapis.
Miguel, they have to fill out the live stream with something. So this is what they're doing.
Correct answer
They have to keep you keep you watching for a little while, and then I'll get to the actual good stuff. My heart jumped out of me. I almost thought he said B.
Come back, 90% of
His English is kind of not so good. I almost thought he said B. It kind of sounded like he said B. I was like, what?
Yes, we get the 3,000.
I know it's D. It's D, guys.
靴のつま先じゃなかったですね。
Well, I was wrong in saying that that little red.
We didn't
ticket
want
was,
a 10 plus
that
1
was
summon a
definitely
rainbow
so.
inventory clutter. That's based.
All right, so are we moving on to the last
Last
question?
one.
So
Yes,
there are
okay.
3 questions. Next one is the last question that we have. So, yes, let's take
Unfortunately, Kenji, this is a sign of Japanese slash
当てクイズ。
kind
So,
of Chinese
third one
culture
is guess the drawing quiz.
where they think that they're more entertaining than they actually are with their scripted
やったんじゃないかと思う
um,
方もいるかもしれないけど
live stream instead of being, more fluid. Because these Japanese slash
やってたんですけど
Chinese culture companies, they have a very strict thing of how they go about things. They've probably done this live stream at least 5 times before they've actually went live. They need to practice. The whole culture is just practicing everything before doing it instead of going in
今回ちょっとね
and just going with it.
ちょっと変えて新しいやり方でちょっとやってみようかなと。
So yeah, there's a bit of a change, and yeah, we're going to give it a bit of a twist.
じゃあねトニーにねちょっとルールを説明お願いします。
So yeah, let's have Tony explain the rules then.
All right, so let's take out the rules. So this time, I think on the 6th anniversary,
Oh,
I think it was
dear.
Hiroki-san that was drawing the character, but this
Oh,
time
dear.
I will join as well.
Yeah.
So Hiroki-san will give me an envelope with the pixel art version of the unit. I'll take a look at that. I'll have 30 seconds to draw the first part.
Yeah, I learned about that
As much as possible.
from
And Hiroki-san, the artist.
I learned that a while ago.
Finish up, give the final touches with the remaining 15 seconds, so it'd be a total of 45 seconds. And then the viewers, the chat. will
The Japanese
see
live streams are way more
and
strict than this
vote on
one,
who the
but
unit
they're
is.
both
And the
basically the
reward for
same
this
in terms of
5,000
rehearsals.
いやーね今回ねちょっとトニーに参加してもらうわけですけどちょっと
If you notice from their community live streams, they're basically the same thing where they don't like fall off the wagon at all. They're staying on a certain
I am no
script,
artist, so,
on a certain amount of bullet points, and then they're out.
15 seconds that Hiroki-san would
It's not really authentic, but they don't really understand that
もうねちょっとトニー
because they think this is how a live stream should go instead of having, be more fluid, look at the chat.
Well, I did want to see,
Hey, this guy in chat
what
said
his
this.
drawing abilities would be like,
We
so that's why I
should
kinda
react to
looked
what
into
this
this,
guy's saying in chat and talk about it. They're not gonna do that.
Let's do it.
じゃあまずねこれを
And I don't think they've almost ever done that.
Okay.
So I am giving.
Imagine if they did that like a few years ago till now, imagine what this game would be looking like. It'd be a lot more interactive and more interesting, and I think they would have
Really difficult.
more than 900. They almost have 1,000 guys. They almost have 1,000 viewers on a live stream, anniversary live stream.
I mean, it might be difficult, but at the same time, it does have, you know, a bit of a specific characteristic to it too. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tony, are you ready?
All right. Yeah. I'm not even sure if I should go with like the bigger
Why are we
side
even
or
doing
the
this,
smaller
though?
side, but yes, let's give it a try.
Okay. Good luck.
All right.
Ready?
Neither of these guys are actual artists,
Okay.
30 seconds.
so like we're supposed to guess what these guys draw when they're not gonna draw
Drawing
anything
like me might understand
amazing. I don't know.
how difficult this may
お
be.
なんかね、ちょっと顔みたいなものが見えてきましたね。
I have 999, but I haven't refreshed the page, so maybe that's what's going
なん
on.
だこんなキャラクター本当にいたか
Like, this is kind of art that we're looking at,
This
guys.
looks
I mean,
familiar. Is this something that we've seen in the past?
10,
Wait,
9, 8, 7, 6,
what even is this?
4, 3, 2,
Pikachu.
0.
It's not gonna be Pikachu. What am I supposed to take from this?
All right,
Nice.
you have to save the day with this one.
What is he? What even is that?
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pass it on.
Okay. これですよ。
So this is what we have so far, as you can see.
これなんか別のゲームで見たことある気がするな、こんなモンスター。
I swear I've seen this monster-y something in a different.
Jolteon.
Maybe.
The chat's got some jokes.
Okay.
All right, York-san, you have to save the day here.
Yes.
All right. So should we do it? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go!
That's what almost everybody wants to know, Miguel. But we're at the mercy of this scheduled live stream.
So we
This might not even have to be a live stream, to be honest, because they're not interacting with the chat.
4,
The only interactions that they've done is that they've made polls.
2, 1,
That's it.
and stop.
Oh, they've read the polls as well, and they've said what they said what the answer was for the poll. That's it.
Let's take a look.
Dun.
All right. So
Okay, it's Hayu and
So here we have
Panthera.
it. Did Hiroki-san do it?
Badly
No,
drawn,
save the day.
but
All right,
it's
so
Hayu and
take a
Panthera.
look at our
badly drawn.
これ結構ね、あれどうだろう、簡単じゃ
I
ない
mean, are you serious with it?
Isn't
Oh,
this easy?
wait, it could be.
All right,
Oh,
so
they got us,
the
guys.
unit. So the
It
Dwayne
could be
and
Dwayne,
Panthera are
actually.
from A, Dark Knight Dwayne,
It could be Dwayne.
Leo, and the Panthers
Doesn't he have something too?
Berta and Ignitos, and D,
Uh-oh.
Deity of War Tyvus.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's B, but
5,000 lapis. So
they
here's
could get you with the A,
もうこれはね、
but it's probably not. I mean, they could get you with A. So I'm pretty confident that Dwayne has an animal with him as well. I think,
Been,
right?
you know, hanging together for the past 8 years, so you should be able to get it right, right?
All right, I think the votes are still coming in. I believe.
That's a lot of lapis,
So
guys.
we're
Come on, we have to win.
Okay.
That's a lot of. We've already won 3,000. This is gonna be 5,000, so that'll be 8,000 in total.
B, Hyo, and the Panthera Ultimates.
If we win.
97%.
おー
All right, maybe we did it. Maybe we did it. All right, so Hiroki-san, what was the correct answer?
Okay. The correct answer is B. はい、今日
there we
は
have it.
パンセラウルティメス。Yes.
It was actually really difficult. I had no idea.
Ugh,
where to start.
I'm yawning because this is boring.
やっぱね、もうほぼ一緒ですよね、これね。
I mean, it's
I
almost
probably
identical
should
to
have had a coffee or something before I did the stream.
All right,
さすがですね。
But
So, yeah.
nothing less than I expected.
So thank you very much, Hiroki-san. Yeah, if it was
Appreciate you guys
only
hanging out with me,
that
though.
wouldn't have happened, so.
I didn't think there would be very many of you guys joining in, but that's it. I got a pretty big stream here myself.
So we had 3 questions.
So I appreciate you
The
guys
second
hanging
question,
out.
the third question, but the first question we didn't get.
Okay.
But it is the anniversary, so
そうだね。まあね、8周年、さっきも言った通り8周年でね、こう、末広が
They're doing it again. What is it? What is
年
this?
ですから、皆さんにね、全部プレゼントします。
I mean, you know, it is the 8th anniversary, and we want to broaden the happiness and expand on that happiness.
They did it again?
So, why not? Let's give everyone everything.
All right, so thank you very much,
Yeah.
Shirek-san. So
Is this gonna be a new trend, guys?
So there is that.
Should I do this in my videos?
Plus 1 summon ticket, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star MB times 1. So thank you very much for joining this quiz challenge. You all did wonderful.
You're not making a separate video, dude. You're still on the live stream. You don't need to thank us for that. Just move on to the next part.
Information on the new units.
イエイ
No,
All right, so
but
definitely,
this is what the higher ups think that
about this. I'm
they
sure
should do.
everybody's super hyped as well. And then as
higher
always,
up than Hiroki.
everybody's been
Some
guessing
big
who the
wig
new unit
with a
is.
cigar in his mouth
Surprisingly, some
and like a
get
big,
correct all
like
the
big
time.
office
How
chair
are they
said
doing this? I have no
Hiroki.
idea, but anyways, let's dive
Do a
in.
boring live
Okay.
stream. That's what everybody wants.
At first, please take a look.
And he says, yes, sure. I will do boring live stream. And then this is what we have. Yo, if it's actually Elena, I'm out. If it's actually Elena, I'm out. But it doesn't. Maybe it's not. Okay, it's not Elena. At least not yet. But what does fundamental force mean? Is it literally like if she collected the Chaos Emeralds? Is it like if Elena collected the Chaos Emeralds and just becomes something completely different? Like, what does that even mean?
So this time we have
What does
our
fundamental
original
force
units,
mean?
And fundamental source joining the fray.
Source. They said source.
New units.
It's force on the
Wow,
screen.
that is so cool. And as you might all remember, Ethne joined last year as the boss,
Yeah,
but
right.
now we have her as a unit.
Yeah.
Plus a super cool CGLB, super cool animation.
Elena collected the Chaos Emeralds, guys.
ねまあ、さらにね、気になるのはこのファンダメンタルフォース。
She collected the Chaos Emeralds. She became
I'm
the
sure
fundamental
everyone's
force.
curious about the fundamental force as well.
まあね、こう名前がもうそもそも気になる
It's Super
ん
Elena.
ですけど、あんまりね言い過ぎると皆さんの楽しみを奪っちゃうので、ここら辺にしときます。
And I'm sure the name alone makes you wonder what kind of a unit they are, but I'm just going to stop here so that I'm not going to be spoiling everyone's enjoyment if I talk about it too much.
Yeah, so, but I'm seeing really good comments on the chat as well. So the unit is absolutely great. It's awesome. Let us know who you're kind of feeling. Ethne, Fundamental Force, both have like a different kind of vibe, dark and light. But yes, I'm sure everybody's dying to know the details. So
I think everybody's been wanting to know the details for at least 20 minutes. Just saying.
Ethne, what did you think about her, or like just like her like animation, the CGLB? I thought it was amazing. I thought it was super cool, dark vibe.
そうね。まあ特にねその LB ムービーとかすごいかっこよいと思うんですけど、ぜひね皆さんにもちゃんともう一回ね見てもらいたいなと思います。
Yeah, like the LB movie was definitely impressive. It was really cool, and I think everyone should get another chance to have a look at it.
Oh, for sure. Oh, can we? Maybe we should show like another one. Okay, so why not, right? So let's do it. All right, let's take a look. Let's play the video.
I can't fight it. Be gone.
I wish we could actually hear what she said that time, because the first time that she said it, I thought it was like a different language, because I barely could hear it.
ちょっとこう可愛いところもあるみたいな、そこがすごいいいですよね。
So she's got that really dark aura, but at the same time, she does have a bit of that cute, softer side too.
So they don't get the fundamental force of CG animation,
Cool, kind of scary, but yes, very charming. At
the
same
Chaos
time.
Emeralds.
So let's
character.
take a deeper dive. Let's take a look at Ethne's abilities. All right, so before we get into the details, so the general overall description is Ethna's a powerful mage, has access to fire, lightning, water, wind.
Are you
and
kidding me?
Dark elements. Is able to activate
40% when GPA and now global even has 70% amps. Yes, they're only for one element, but it's far more valuable to have one element that has 70% instead of 40% of multiple elements.
She can activate ability every turn when Risht is alive and on the field. And even the next part as well, and has ability that boosts.
That's pretty good.
Risht LB, so having them together.
We'll have to see what the numbers on that are, but if she can boost up Rick's LB to even better than it is, that's might be interesting.
Will remove reductions to fire, ice, lightning, water, wind, earth.
And then you see down there it says has vision card and super trust master reward that further boost Rick parameters.
And also we have the Shadow Blossom that's going to be used every 3 turns.
Tempting.
Boost damage of certain
That actually might actually be good.
for 1 ally for 2 turns.
We'll see.
Be dispelled. Has a vision card and super trust master reward that further boosts Risht parameters. So definitely the key concept right here is.
We'll see if that's good or not. I don't know.
A lot of damage together. All right. And next up, as we can see on the screen, there's some animation there as well. But the
SLB, 90% spirit break.
By 90%.
AoE sword and peril 50%. She has 90% spirit break AoE, which is very good. 40% magic, whatever. I guess that's okay.
Yes, I really
and
let us know what you guys think as well in the comments. And then, all right, so
we'll have to see what her stats are, if that actually means anything for that damage.
At level 5, the brave ability.
Yeah, sadly she's SLB because we still don't have Overdrive characters yet. Because I'm sure she could have been an Overdrive character if we had them, but we're not quite there yet.
And would auto cast Dark Profusion, the next ability every turn. And so what is the Dark Profusion?
Okay, store buff.
Boost magic by 300%, max 300% for 1 cast, while reducing spirit 50% for casters. Next up. Alright, so we have the Devastation or Devastation. This could be one
okay, she has several
per battle.
amps.
This would boost fire,
decent.
water, wind, and dark physical and magic damage by 100%.
The damage doesn't matter. The fill is decent.
The physical attack type, deal more
Convert damage for zero HP.
by 2%, magic damage 1,500 times to all enemies, and will fill morale gauge by 1,000.
It's okay. We've seen that before. So it's nothing too special, but it's okay.
At level 5, brave ability.
It's decent.
This could be used once per battle as well, and this will convert.
The only thing you would care about that is if you're fighting a certain boss in Clash of Wills.
Also can add dark element to physical attacks.
Since they give morale fill probably locked to Clash of Wills anyways.
1,500. Next up, we have the EX ability and the leader skill. The EX ability, Shadow Magic Affinity.
Mage category characters, that's pretty good.
Magic by 500.
Yeah, that's a pretty good EX ability. But who's actually going to go that far? Nobody. And the leader skill, nothing special at all. In fact, it's pretty bad. Yeah, this is not a very good leader skill. So obviously you're not pulling for the leader skill. You're pulling potentially if she's going to go direct. That's literally the only value that she has right now, in my opinion. That's the only value I see in her, that she can boost Rick, and hopefully the numbers are good. Because then, even if the numbers aren't high enough, then who cares about that then?
The first time that we have 5 elements there, and for the other categories, for the Roll Series, Clash of Wills, and others, please take a look at the screen. But yes, this is crazy. So I mean, having 5.
I wouldn't say this crazy. But it is nice that she has a lot of elements. But I wouldn't say it's crazy. Blessing of the Crystal is a dead category. ffbe, she has obviously an ffbe. Okay, so Rick gets 1,000 attack. I don't think that's really that crazy. It's okay, I guess.
And attack and match by 100%. and boost equipment, attack, and magic by 100% when a single weapon.
They're really trying to get you to try and pull for this for Rick.
Alright, and next up,
They're really trying that hard.
Master Reward. So we have the Obscura Blade and the Obscura Blade Plus. This is Ethne only, and it's a two-handed weapon.
I don't think you're
So,
gonna
with
use
that
this
plus, it's the magic plus
unless you
200,
upgrade
but
it,
once the Obscura Blade is
because then you get the
plus,
1,000
this
flat
will be
magic. But
plus
you might not even use this
240, and also
over
with
the
plus,
dark
this will
dark vision weapon.
destruction
You might not
plus,
even use this
will
over
boost
that.
magic by 1,000 and boost LB damage
Depending
by 10%,
on what
physical and
her
magic
Trust
damage
Master reward
against
actually
enemies
is.
varies by
If it's only like something like
so, yes, it is
250
very
magic,
important to have that
if you
Obscura
equip it,
Blade
then
up
you might
plus.
just equip the dark vision sword
Alright,
instead.
and this Trust Master reward can be upgraded when unit is awakened to EX plus 2.
Apparently they're not related, but they are a part of the same story, is why there's a lot of Rick stuff going on.
So next up is the Vision card. She who
They're friends or something. I don't know anything about the story. Someone in the chat mentioned that they're like they're in the same story.
Is 1. So let me go over the Vision cards. Let's get a deeper look.
The card
Rogue
is
Warrior. This will boost attack and magic
decent.
by 80%, attack and magic by 1,000.
It's
and
pretty
double
good.
damage by 100%.
The last one kind of kills it a little bit, but it's saved because it has 1,000 flat with no restrictions at the beginning, at least.
And boost physical and magic damage against beasts, demons, humans, dragons, and fairies by 50%. Another one, the Blessing of the Dark Crystal. This will boost attack and magic by 300%, and this is only for Ethne and Rich. All right.
はい。あ、そうね。これね、F にはね、こうリヒトとのね、つながりを感じるユニットのラインになってますね。
So yeah, as you can already tell, Ethne does have a very strong connection with Risht.
まあね、この
There you
ストー
go.
リー展開
Now you guys know
ね
why.
楽しみにしてほしいですね。
So yeah, do look forward to how the story unfolds as well.
コメントでもね、なんでリヒトみたいなコメントもあったんでね、そこら辺はもうぜひプレイして確かめてみてください。
Yeah, I know that I'm seeing a lot of comments saying why Risht, but that's something that you can discover through reading the story. So yeah, do look forward to it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's very curious too. And then I'm seeing a lot of comments about like how the Vision card is actually really good as well. And then yeah, we're very excited. Love the artwork, but yes, why is it with Rift? But yes, but no spoilers for Shibuya-san.
Yeah.
So all right, so we're
Next
to
unit,
that.
sure.
And next,
They'll be getting
let's
to it.
introduce the fundamental force. All right, so Ethne was kind of dark, and then we have fundamental force.
Chaos Emeralds, Elena.
Kind of different. Has like a different, like a light vibe, and she is a powerful dual wield attacker. Has access to fire, ice, lightning, wind, and light elements.
I don't get what the point of this 40% field effect is. When 70, like I mentioned before, 70% is much better. And we have access to those now, guys. I can't even say it's a JP only thing because we have them on global now.
Physical killer type abilities and mitigation buffs against humans, beasts, and dragons. So there's the abilities, the guidance of Hercules, guidance of Leo, and guidance of Draco. So basically this will kind of have the same effect, the same ability, but let me just go over one. So the guidance of Hercules, this would boost...
We've had abilities like
This
this
could be used
before.
every 5 turns. And this could boost physical damage against humans by 200%, reduce physical damage from humans by 70% for caster for 5 turns. This would boost physical damage against humans by 160% for all allies for 5 turns, and fill morale gauge by 500. So basically this would be the same effect for guidance of Leo.
She reminds me of like
Not against humans, but
what's
for
her name?
beasts. Same as for Draco, not humans, for dragons.
I've never played Final Fantasy VII, so I don't remember all the names, but
Next up,
Yuffie, that's right. Remember, she's not on global yet, but she reminds me a lot of Yuffie from the JP side, the new one.
Yoshikiri, Luis, and Wilk every turn. So this time, having them would be definitely a good matchup. Alright, so the Warriors of the Crystal, and there's a note here as well, the Eternal Radiance Elena, Rich Yoshikiri Luis.
Is this actually gonna be anything good? If they're gonna be restricting this?
And alive at the very beginning of every turn.
Okay, so 50 times mod boost for those characters. Yoshikiri, that's a joke. Louise, that's a joke. Wilk, that's a joke. The only one who actually cares about this is Rick.
And boost morale base 1 times 2%. LB modifier 50 times for
It would have to be like 300 times, or maybe not even that. It would have to be like 400 or 500 times for it to actually matter. 50 times is not enough to bring them into fights.
So her featured ability, Supreme Spectrum Plus. This could be used once per
Not AoE.
This will boost fire, ice.
We have an AoE now, by the way, Terra. Terra has AoE amps that are 150%. I thought maybe they would do this for this character, but nope.
Fill LB gauge by 999 and will fill morale gauge by 1,000.
She literally looks like Cecil's, the new Cecil Brave Shift form, but slightly changed and then made more feminine. It really just looks like they copied Cecil's sprite. The cape even moves the same way.
Boost fire, ice, lightning, wind, and light resistance 150% for all.
It really seriously looks like Cecil's Brave Shift form, but as a female instead, or just feminine.
In the morale content, this could be used once per battle as well. This would boost physical and magic damage against demons, fairies, humans, beasts, and dragons by 200% for all.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they copy and pasted the sprite animations at least.
Alright, next up we have the EX ability and the leader skill. The EX ability, the fundamental will. This is Clash of Wills.
That's a very good EX ability because most units that you're going to be using are Clash of Wills, so that's a very good. I would say that's like top 5 must-haves, but that's for Wills. You're not going to be seeing that for at least 6 months or more, unless you go hard on the banner. Because I've only recently gotten a few of them. I just got Clouds yesterday, and
Alright, so same as Ethne, I would like to highlight her categories.
There was someone else who I just got recently.
The treatment of having 5 elements. So this time we have light.
She has Guardians and the Saviors. Saviors is a budding category, but there are the Guardians, which is nice. Plus in the crystals, whatever. But she has all those elements as well, so pretty good categories.
Series Clash of Wills and others will give you guys a second to take a look
I like that. I like she has more. She has like 1 or 2 more categories than the other character does.
Next up,
and someone in the chat said, yeah, she doesn't have elite soldiers. And I think that makes sense because she's basically a different entity entirely, from what I can guess.
And boost equipment attack by 100% when armed to one-handed weapons.
This STR is garbage.
Alright,
I'm sorry. It's bad.
So we have the Trust Master Reward, the Asterisk Arm.
It's bad, but whatever.
Plus. Alright, so we have the plus. So the normal one has the attack with the 200, but this will be a
300 attack, I guess, but
300.
There's
also the Asterisk Arm.
Oh, okay, so
attack by 1,000, but turning into the plus.
What?
Not only will do the attack by 1,000, we have.
Oh, fundamental force only. Okay. She does get 1,000 attack, so actually this team art is useful.
Humans and dragons by 100% is.
Yeah, you probably use this, especially since she's true to will. You will be using this team art. The S team art really isn't that good. In fact, I would honestly say it's very underwhelming. The team art is actually better than the S team art.
Now we have the vision card, another super.
And you can already tell this unit is not premium because of the vision card. Like, why even bother? Why even bother? Who would go for this? Nobody. This is not good enough. But whatever. It's not. She's not premium, guys. So if you really care about this character instead of the other one, then you can go for this instead, and have a better chance of getting there.
Dragons and fairies by 75%, and at level 10, fundamental force, just like her name, would boost attack and defense by 500, and is for ffbe units only.
結構ねこのビジョンカードもかっこいいなと個人我ながら思ってしまいますね。
So yeah, I have to say, I'm quite impressed by how this vision card is looking.
すごいやっぱねイラストがこうなんていうのかなレインボーになってるところが非常にいいですね。
I think that rainbowness of the design is really cool.
まあ一体ねこのキャラクターが誰なのかっていうのはすごい気になるところではあると思うんですけれども、まあねそれは8周年のストーリーをプレイして。
No, this card's not good. Some people are coping, saying that this card might be useful.
You're all curious to learn
Only
about
150 when we're used to having 170.
But
Nah.
you're able to find this out by checking out and playing the 8th
Good for new
anniversary
players
story.
though.
So,
Whoever, do even new players even exist anymore? I don't know. If you're a new player, raise your hand in chat.
確かめていただきたいですね。
I don't think most of you guys are new players
How
anymore.
they come into play in the story, you'll have to see for yourself.
Yes, and she has that hero vibe too. So, but who is she?
Yeah, I agree with Josh said. I mean, this is really nothing crazy to me.
楽しみですね。
But yeah, do look forward to the story event.
Oh, that sucks they lost your account.
I am very excited about that.
F's in the chat for Ko's
New units
account.
but we
F.
also get a new
Feels
vision
bad,
card.
man.
So let's check that out. We have the new vision card. The double-edged assault, and Hyo is back. Yeah, so
Bro, it looks like he's doing.
go with the description real quick. One of the most influential members.
If you've watched Dragon Ball Z,
had a mighty
you
companion
know
by his
that
side.
movement of the
Even though
hand.
his companion may have been a
It
machine,
looks like he's gonna
his
execute
form was
someone.
unshakable, and their strength combined allows Hyo to attain ultimate power. So yes, definitely Hyo is one of our coolest, you know, the
This
most
like
popular unit as well. But yes, let's take a look.
the proportions don't really make any sense to
more
me.
Details about the vision card. All right, so we have the stats here.
He's like
Attack plus
he's like
60.
squatting. Like who does that?
Magic plus
He's like
160.
squatting right now, guys. He's like this.
One.
He's like squatting. Like what? Why is he doing that?
A companion to count on.
That's such a weird angle and proportion to draw the character
Fire,
on.
ice, and dark resistance by 50%.
Why is he squatting?
Physical and magic damage
It's so weird.
interferes by 75%, and damage limit for various chains by 100%.
This is not even worth it.
Also, the vision card, the heart of the ultimate weapon. This will boost physical and magic damage against demons and fairies for 1
It's
hour
not worth
before
it.
activating
160?
the ultimate weapon to the next turn, and this could be used every 10 turns.
It's not worth it.
Finally, we have the
It's not AA
Deus
art.
partner. This will boost attack and
It's
magic
not
by
AI.
600%, and
They have someone who draws all these. It's okay, I guess. But the card's not good. I can tell you that right now.
This is
The card's not
another
good.
super popular unit and looking really
It's
cool.
not true.
Please don't miss out on it.
People are assuming things. They've never said anything about closing the game, guys. Let's try not to think about that in this live stream, okay?
はい。
So I should mention that both Athena and Fundamental Force, they're both Neo Vision Plus units.
All right, thank you for catching that.
It's
Hero
true
Tune.
though.
Maybe it was
Season
just
2
a
is
little
Last
bit
Full's story.
down the slide, so
Season
yeah.
1 was Rain's story, and you saw plenty of Rain in Season
All right,
1.
so now we have covered
Last Fall was
the
supposed to
units
be
at-
Last Fall's upbringing. He's supposed to, mature over time. You saw the very beginning of Season 2, where he doesn't know what he's doing. At the end of Season 2, he's much better than where he was. He's not a whiny baby anymore. He is a very powerful
So,
person.
we're going to be introducing the story for the
But then they had to shoehorn Rain in there anyways. Whatever.
はい。でそれではね。
Events, guys!
紹介していきたいと。
There actually is events you can use these characters on.
Story right away.
Supposedly.
So, Louise successfully
What does that say?
device to
It
stop
says story at the top. It's cut off a little bit at the top, and it says 8th anniversary story.
an enemy appears
So you guys
and
know.
takes it by force. Thus,
That's a long period of. That's a long duration. I believe they did this last time.
quest to reclaim
I believe they had like a long story event.
defeat the dark
So-
forest once
You guys will have plenty of time to do this.
all.
Oh, you're giving a very spooky, scary vibe to that. But yes,
No, you should not give them any money unless you're really enjoying the game.
はい。
Because at the end of the day, it's your money, not mine. But I don't think it's worth investing money into this game at this point,
Yes,
unless you're really having a good
players are
time,
indeed
is what I would
finally
say.
coming together for
But at the
their
same time,
battle.
this game is not closing
どの
down.
展開になるのかはね、
But it's like they need to put more effort into the game at the same time, so it's kind of like weird. Like I'm kind of like on
As far as how
both
this will unfold,
things
we
here,
do
where it's
enjoy
like you really shouldn't be investing in this game that much.
Yes, awesome.
But
and then let me just introduce
the game's not going to close down, and they should put more effort into it. So it's like whatever.
Alright, so yes, we
Um,
have the anniversary special quest.
Some fake lapis, the zero pearls you guys want, and then the rest don't care.
Yes, some of them as, you know, the summon tickets, the celebratory lapis replica, the Azure Pearls, and we have much more. And this will be running until August 31st. So we have a good 2 months period of time. So make sure you join in on that as well. All right. All right. Next up, we have the Clash of
Well,
Willows.
it's been going for a long time.
Of the unknown origin, and then something to highlight right now is that this month's
That's crazy,
Clash of Willows
guys. This
a
is crazy.
multi-wave battle. It's very
It only
exciting.
took them how many years to put this out?
Alright. So before that, so we have
And it's not even the original
we have
fight
the
anymore. It's
Draconis,
just like
Cal Ignis, the Cora Tyrannus,
a Clash of
we have
Wills
some
version.
bosses that we will be available until July.
Do you know how many years you guys have been waiting for
はい、なんかね、こう
these bosses to come back into the
数年
game?
前にまあ登場したボスが、まあ
It's been years. And I know because I've been asking for them too. And so have everybody else. It took them so many years.
Different, like, looks, and they have a different
And now
kind of,
here
like,
we are.
next door format of the battle, so that's something to look for as well. But yes, let's take a look at some of the features that we have here. All right, so yes, we have the features here. The boss uses light, dark, and non-elemental physical and magic attacks. Also use mirage and inflict blind confusion, so you gotta be careful for that. And then make sure your units are not inflicted with status ailments to prevent a counterattack. So, having units as Fundamental Force, ffbe, who has the killer abilities, are super effective against this boss. And
Super
also
effective, like
great
Pokemon.
great advantage of the boss's elemental weakness as well. So these two units that we just introduced today will be a key factor to defeating these waves of boss. All right. And then we also added a new difficulty to these series of boss as well. So yeah, so we not only the regular Clash of Wills, we have the series boss battles with different difficulties. So this is for our hardcore, players who want more challenge, who want more new difficulty, and then by doing
You
that,
should have been doing this a long time ago.
difficult bosses,
This should have come out years ago, when you still had a bigger player base.
ね、なんかね、まあ、今回ね、まあもう皆さんなかなかね、こう
Just saying.
なんつうのかな、強いユニットを持ってると思うんで、で強いパーティーを作ってると思うんで、僕らもね、それにまたトライが楽しくなるような難易度のボスを4体用意しました。
So yeah, I'm sure everyone's been, building the new units and everything, and building a strong party. So to answer that, we've prepared 4 new difficulties.
Yeah, that's a very good point because with like
We really shouldn't be expected to do all these events. These are for hardcore, end game players.
It will be easier, potentially easier, to create more parties, to have your favorite units in there, to have your A team in there, and to take on this challenge and beat these hard bosses. Yes, and then it will be so satisfying when you finally do.
Yeah.
So yes, we're very excited for this new challenge as well. Hope you guys are super
Are you guys
excited
very?
about this as
Are you
well.
guys excited?
Yes, that would conclude the event information. All right, so next up we have the update. We have a special update today, right,
Special
Hiraki-san?
update, yes.
All right, so we'd like to introduce the new system, which is the Overdrive. All right, so it is
What?
finally here.
イエ
It's coming
Overdrive.
early?
ーイね、ついにね、
Way early?
まあこのね、どのユニットに
Extremely early?
ね皆さん楽しみにしていてください。
So yes, indeed, it is finally here, and I'm sure everyone's curious as to exactly which.
I like how they're saying it's finally here because they know everybody looks at the JP side at this point.
Let's see if anybody could guess who it would be, but yes. So it is, yeah, finally arriving, but not exactly yet now, but like it is going to be a little bit further down the road. But yes, we like to share some details in advance. So let's take a look. What is Overdrive?
So the first Overdrive should be Vaughn, but well, we know that the two Anniversary characters are not Overdrive because they didn't mention it. They would have mentioned it. They would have come up with this first and then revealed the characters.
That can stack with other existing staff buffs, and there will be a special animation by playing the Overdrive. Which is,
I believe
well, I always like the artwork, the animation.
the half anniversary for the JP side expanded storage, and they actually made a whole new section for that
So yes,
spare
there's a
storage,
slot
and
that
they
provides buffs.
put like 2 more spaces. Who knows if that's coming to Global or not? Who knows?
And since you're able to stack these multiple buffs,
By the way, I have several videos for Overdrive explanations as well if you guys want to watch that later. I think I made like several videos for Overdrive stuff.
and,
I was like heavily
yes,
into it.
You know, let's take this opportunity to show a bit of that special animation,
Yeah,
shall we?
you really want Overdrive because it's a very good mechanic.
And then yes, and we could see which unit might be getting this Overdrive as well. Alright,
Only
which is the first unit who
2
will get it?
is
Alright,
more
let's check it
than
out.
normal.
There it is. We have the Imperial Shield Wilhelm's Overdrive. Another unit that we were all waiting for. Yes. So we are super excited about this as well.
はい、これウィルフェルムは、前回の人気投票で2位だったんですね。人気投票の発表の時にも、お伝えした通りですね、新たなユニットとして作りました。
So Wilhelm, as you know, as you may recall, is the unit that came in second place in the last popularity poll. And as we mentioned when we announced the results, we made him into a new unit. So, what do you think?
ね、どうですか？なんかコメントをね、
We're getting. Oh, let's go. OMG. Hype. Ooh, yes.
結構ねコメントでも皆さんちょっと喜んでくださってる人もいるのかな。
Wilhelm is back.
I'm shell shocked. I didn't actually expect that they would actually release him.
オーバードライブの演出ですけども、
Like I was trying to like I guess I willed it into existence, guys.
使用した演出になっています。
So, as you can see from what you're seeing on the screen right now, as
You guys wanna hear a
as
scream?
concerned, it is using fancier sprites compared to the standard skills.
I'll give you a
今
scream.
回のねウィルフェルムはオーバードライブではね、彼がこう国を守ってるみたいな、そういうイメージで作成しました。
So we tried to capture the feel of Wilhelm being the protector of the kingdom.
Yeah. So we have like the animation.
That was terrible.
You can see that, you know, there's the kingdom, there's the castle.
It's so late at night I can't do a higher voice.
Yes.
That was
we are
awful.
Super excited about this. We are so happy to welcome Wilhelm back. And yes, the animation. I always love a cool animation, and then I think we did justice to Wilhelm. So, so let's go into the effects. So, what does this effects, Overdrive effects do? So, for Wilhelm's case,
That's
it's
pretty
not
good.
All the units, but for Wilhelm's case, at EX plus 2,
Wait.
it will boost attack, defense, magic spirit by 200%.
Pretty
for 2
sure-
turns for 4 of, sorry,
Maybe they are
4 class
on
will
global.
category
Maybe
units,
this
and at
specific
EX plus
person
1, it would boost
has
attack,
that, but I'm
defense,
pretty
magic spirit
sure
by 300% for 2
EXLs
turns for
don't
Clash of Wills category units.
do anything for the Overdrive stuff, but
EX plus 1 awakening.
maybe they do.
ね、クラッシュ・オブ・ウィルズのカテゴリーを持ったユニットにこのバフが付与されるということですね。
So yes, as you can see, this buff will be provided.
No, the OD animation usually has something specifically tied to the character in some way. So obviously Wilhelm's gonna have that thing where he is protecting his kingdom.
Skill efficiently.
Yeah,
Just
and as you
like
can see on the screen as well, it's much more
Vaughn's
powerful. We have it up to
Overdrive animation is catching Ash.
keeping in mind
She
as well,
catches
EX
him,
plus 1
her in his arms,
will have
and
boost, up to 300%.
Tifa
All right, so let me just go.
was it was like
quickly
the
what we
garden or
more
something,
information
and
about
then
the
Cloud.
feature, but just a little bit to go
I don't even know what
over,
his animation is.
this
He like
Overdrive
opens.
works.
He's like opening a window or something.
So
I
Overdrive
think.
can be activated once units
I've never played
reach
7, so I don't know
a
any. I don't know what any of that is referencing.
certain number of turns. So
I've only watched the movie.
missions
I,
for
I watched the
So,
Advent
in the
Child
case of
back
the
then.
Imperial Shield
That's the only thing I
Overdrive,
know.
The Clash of Wills category units must act 10 times, and this Overdrive can
It's worth it though,
3
guys.
times per quest.
Overdrive was super strong, and I showed that in several videos.
By meaning this, the acting. So basically, the unit, if they do some kind of movement or if you tap on them,
I think the animation's good.
activated. So so here we have it as well.
The animation's mainly supposed to represent something specific about the character, and that Wilhelm showing it perfectly with, you know, he's trying to guard his kingdom. So I think it's a pretty good representation. I think they hit it on the nail on the head there with that one.
But for this is Wilhelm's case, but there is a limit to the number of times Overdrive can.
You're never gonna use all of them, by the way. You'll use like one, maybe two in Clash of Wills. I don't think you would use them 3 times.
Another key point is that
I've only really ever had to use like 1 or 2 at the most.
Turn for the unit, so you'll have more chances to attack. You have more chances to do damage to the enemy. So yes, there'll be a lot more you can do when fighting the bosses or taking on these challenges. We have
Yo, I'm more excited for Wilhelm than I am for the other 2 characters right now. You know that Mr. Krabs meme where he shoves all of the money into like the betting?
That we should be sharing in the future updates as well.
He says all on Neptune. That's me for Wilhelm. All on Wilhelm. I'm putting all the money in. And by when I mean money, I mean Lapis.
クラッシュオブウィルズのカテゴリーユニットにすれば、まあ、2ターンぐらいでオーバードライブが発動できるという感じですね。
So yeah, as we just went over in Wilhelm's case, the condition is act 10 times. So if all your units.
Bro, why are people asking about Clive? They already said it's going to be in the summertime. I don't know how much more clear they can make it. They'll probably mention it again at the end of the live stream, though. I'd be surprised if they don't at least slightly mention it. Did this dude just say 3 free units, by the way? Does it say fire or free? Oh, fire. Okay, I thought you said 3 free units. I was like, this guy's bugging. He said it says fire.
That's just like the brief part of like the update on this Overdrive. We'll be sharing more information in the future as well. So yes.
Yeah, Neovision Awakenings, there hasn't been one in a long time, so I'm pretty sure they're over it. And also, Global hasn't done Neovision Awakenings for ages.
Alright, so next up, that'll be it for the update section. And next up is the segment that we have mentioned in the first. We have a special guest with us today, and this is the part that we want to talk about the fun
special guest. Holy, you guys hyped for a special guest?
We wanted to do like a recap of the.
It's not me though, guys. It's not me, because I'm here. I'm not there. I'm here, so I'm not the special guest.
Maya-san from the
Don't leave.
Great to have you back. Maya.
Why would you leave?
Hi everyone, my name's Maya. I'm an assistant game designer at Square Enix Japan. Maybe you guys remember me, but I joined the live stream.
Megalol.
It's really good to come back and talk about the updates. I'm really hoping to talk a lot about Fundamental Forces today.
All right, we are super excited. Welcome back. Everybody give a warm welcome to Maya. Welcome back.
Hi.
As she mentioned, yes, she joined our live stream in January, so it's been a while. It's been about
Nobody remembers that.
we are
Literally no one remembers who this person is. I'm sorry, no offense. But can we just like...
She is a little shy, so you'll have to excuse her with the icon right there at the corner.
まあでもね、FFB のねこのチームに加わってからね、非常にもうガンガンこう開発進めてくれるね、非常に優秀なメンバーです。
But yeah, she's a very important part of the team now that she's been involved so much in the development.
Yes,
I don't know. Do you remember they talked about like the Amano art for the Fundamental Forces for like an hour? It felt like last year. Do you guys remember that? Because it was dreadful. They just kept talking about it like over and over again. Like, we don't care, guys. We just want the info.
Let's take it all the way back. We wanted to know the creation, how it came to life.
はい、そうですね。まあね、グローバルオリジナルユニットっていうのは、まあね、以前からいたんですけども、まあこのグローバルオリジナルユニットを作ってきたんですけど、まあよりね、 こうプレイヤーの皆さんに楽しんでもらいたい、まあ、サプライズを与えたいというふうにその時思ってました。
So yeah, we've created global original units before, but we also wanted to provide further enjoyment to the players, and wanted to give them a bit of a surprise.
そうでそれまでのねグローバルオリジナルユニットっていうのはまあ普通になんつうかな、まあ、登場するだけだったんですけども、なんかねグローバルオリジナルユニット
Yeah, this is boring, but I mean, I can't do anything about
したい
that.
なっていうふうに、まあ、その当時考えました。
Yeah, and up until then, global original units they just would make an appearance without anything more to it. But this came to an idea of implementing LB movies for them as well.
So the concept or idea came first you wanted to surprise the global players, and another thing was like, okay, so in order to do that, let's make like a LB movies for that. Interesting.
まあ、ただねその時点で LB ムービーが実装されているユニットっていうのは ffbe のこのストーリーに登場しているその時の世界に、まあ、存在している
I wish, Darway, I wish we could. I genuinely wish we could.
There was a bit of a rule that we had to follow, which is that
Because, like,
the units that were
I don't know who'd be tuning in for this specifically. It has to be like less than 20% of this live stream audience that actually cares about any of this. No offense, I'm sure they worked really hard on it. Props to them, but like, as a viewer, this is not interesting.
In the world of FFB means that would have meant that there'd be a story associated with them in the game.
まあですがそのメインストーリーの中にやっぱそのグローバルオリジナルユニットの新しいキャラクターをこうグローバル版だけ登場させるっていうことはまあできません。まあなぜならねメインストーリーが
However, adding a new character that was a global original to appear in the main story, just in the global version,
Is that
was
like-
something-
Oh. Dude, is it lagging? Or am I lagging? I don't have any issues on my side.
Two different
Okay,
stories for
so
JP
I don't know what that
version,
was
global
about.
version, so, okay.
I thought it was at my side because everything was on my. I don't know. That was weird.
じゃあ過去にレインはエレナと会っていたみたいな設定を、まあ後から作っちゃうと、じゃあレインがピンチの時になんで
Right?
助けに来てくれなかったのとか
That's crazy. Some special guest and then they don't even say anything.
知り合いだったら、まあ、登場してもおかしくないのになんで登場しなかったの
So what was the point of even saying
整
it?
合性を取るのが非常に、まあ、難しくなっちゃうんですね。
And if you were to create a setting such as Rain and Elena had met in the past, for example, then it'd be very difficult to achieve consistency because it would lead to questions such as, then why didn't Elena come to Rain's rescue when he was in a bit of a pinch? Or if they'd known each other, then why didn't Elena appear in that event at which it wouldn't have been odd for her to appear? And so on and so forth.
まあね、そもそもその、まあ、メインストーリーについてはもうサービスが始まる時点で、まあ、ある程度設定とか、まあ、歴史とかまあ最後まで決まっていたので後からその重要なキャラクターを付け足したりっていうのは結構難しいんです。
So even before the game had launched, we had already established the setting and the history that pertains to the story up until the end, so it would have been difficult for us to add in key characters later on.
So even having like characters appear in like the same time period.
You 43 viewers that came to my live stream got to see that screen. By the way, no one else will be able to see it because no one else is going to be watching this.
そうですね。
And for some reason, if you're watching this
となると
live stream as a
ファイ
VOD,
ナルファンタジーの
you are a true G.
物語っていう風になりますので、まあ、じゃあ
And I want you to comment in the comment section down below when the stream is over, if you
あ
are,
と、まあ、開始から終了までの
because you're a true crazy person watching this.
伴う歴史
This is super boring. This is what most people probably are skipping if they watch my
で
VOD.
もまあその出来事だったり
You're gonna be very lucky to skip over this part, as this is extremely boring.
そういうものもしっか
What am I supposed to even comment on?
り、まあ、
There's nothing to comment on.
作れないですね。
Yeah, because if we were to do something like that, Tony, then the story would unfold within it would have to unfold within the Final Fantasy universe.
This
At
dude
which
said
point
Mega
you'd
Man
have to ask
collab.
questions such
There's
as,
absolutely
what
zero
is the
chance of that
backbone
ever
of the
happening.
game? What is the backbone
Who would
of
want
the
to
story?
collab with this
What is
game?
the story plot from start to finish? And what
On
is
the
the
flip
history
side,
behind that
Last
plot?
Cloudia gets
So
all the
if we were to
collabs.
create a
I have no idea how they do it. They literally got Sonic, guys. If you don't know, I mentioned this at the very beginning, but Last Cloudy actually bagged a Sonic the Hedgehog collab. I don't even know how they did it. That's like mind-blowing to me.
それをこうまあ実現させるためには、まあこの本編のストーリーと、まあどう
I honestly feel like it's even bigger than Street Fighter as a collab.
ちょっと不可能でした。
And this would have required a separate scenario production line of the same scale as that of the main story, which realistically wasn't particularly possible to secure.
Interesting. So, Hiroki-san, as a producer, so you had to make sure like the characters needed to exist.
I'm trying not to fall asleep.
As the FFB's main
This is really boring.
but they shouldn't impact FFB's like current history. And their story needed to be meaningful to the world of FFB and connect to the main story. This 3 points must kind of have to synchronize and have to blend well.
Definitely そうなんです。まあどうやってね、じゃあこの難題をまあクリアするかっていうのをそのスクエアエニックスの
I'm actually surprised they haven't dropped more viewers than this.
さまざまな議論を行いました。
Absolutely right. So,
This is dragging on for way too long. They are dropping viewers though, but like this is just not interesting.
まあそこで思いついたのが FFB の世界の中で流行っているコミックに登場するキャラクターにすれば良いのではないかということでした。
And then what we came up with then was
This is a normal viewer in our chat right now.
That's popular in the FFB world.
まあそう
This is a normal viewer right now, falling asleep. Let's get some. This is supposed to be the 8th anniversary, guys. Let's get hyped. Where's the hype? Where's more pumped content, guys?
で3番コミックとしてまあ FFB の世界の住人に
This is this dude in my chat?
存在している意義が
Is this dude in my chat? John Moore has to be in my chat somewhere. He's lurking in my chat. He literally just said Sonic collab. I mentioned Sonic. He's gotta be in my chat. You've gotta be in my chat.
So by
There's-
doing
you
so,
mean-
we
you-
to fill the 3 points that
so
you
obvious.
mentioned, Tony. One, they can exist in the same world as Rain and the other characters.
Yeah, they gave that away a while ago, and they're also doing a new milestone.
And their existence would hold significance within the FFB world. So
They came up with more milestones that they haven't hit yet, by the way.
Main characters, by
It's
having them
funny.
pick up and
They
enjoy
mention it
the
almost all the
story,
time, and they still haven't
would
mentioned. They still
create a
haven't
story that would
done
meet
it.
all 3 of the challenges that we have faced.
Very interesting. So a lot of obviously, but like a lot of like thought process. There was a lot going through. By
I'm getting
creating
pinged in the
Oh,
chat.
interesting. So and then I feel like the fundamental force of the whole story.
I'm gonna say, hey, chat.
Hero based.
I'm still here. I'm still in that chat too.
まあそうですね。まあコミックの中の人気コミックの中でまあ人気のまあ物語っていうのを考えたときにやっぱり王道は
John Moore is bugging.
ヒーローものだろう。
He just gotta be bugging for asking for
So
that.
when we thought about the popular stories within the comic genre, we thought that the traditional one would be the hero arc.
というのもですね、まあ以前そのニューヨークコミコンに行った際に、まあ、広い会場で、まあ、大量に売られているコミックを見たんですけども、まあ、ヒーローものとか冒険活劇ものが非常に多かったですね。
So, when I went to New York Comic Con in this massive convention hall that I was at, I saw many comic books that were on sale, and so many of them were featuring heroes and adventure stories.
まあそれにですね、この複
What is this guy even saying?
まあバリエーションもまあ作れますし、
Pretty sure Sinzar is not a whale.
ユニットをまあ作る際にもね。
You could, guys, you couldn't be lucky in this game.
So I thought having multiple
If you
heroes
save
would
up,
allow for more varied
Like 900 tickets, you're gonna get a character. That doesn't make you a whale if you have 900 tickets and you save forever. You're not a whale. You just saved forever.
No idea. In a way.
And you got lucky when you pulled.
Wow. Okay. That's very interesting. And
I don't ever think of Sinzar as any kind of a whale. That guy is seriously bugging. I'm actually gonna tell him that. This guy is bugging.
I really enjoy the backstory of that. And also, like, let's look into the past stories of the fundamental forces. And yeah, we kind of want to reflect on that since the past stories or the previous stories will be kind of.
Someone's gotta call that guy out. That's crazy for him to even say that.
Let's take a look at the slide and see what the stories, the recap that we had until now. And then I'm sure our hardcore fans have already
Has Maya even said anything?
with it as well, but we'll have the slide here to just
Her picture's there,
recap of the stories.
but it feels like Hiroki is saying everything.
Hiroki-san, is there like a story?
Why was she even included in any of this? And she literally hasn't said a word.
どのキャラクターもねすごく思い入れはあるんですけども
Other than the introduction where she said she was here, I don't think she said a word.
I mean, I do have the feels for all characters, I have to say, but if I were to pick something, the very first one that appeared, Elena's story, that's the one that I have to pick.
まあね先ほどね
Is that her? Because she sounds like the translator. Maybe I'm bugging.
と完成したストーリーをこのアプリ上でね見たときにはやっぱりねこう非常に感激しましたね。
So after having gone through the various processes that I just mentioned earlier, it was.
She's sure she sounds like the translator? Maybe I don't know. It's hard to tell because it's just an image on the screen.
I felt something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
でね
So why did they even include her in any of this?
画面に映ってますけどこのコミック
If she's not gonna say anything.
本当に開発メンバーみんな頑張ってくれたなっていうことにすごい感激しました。
And as you can see on
It reminds me of like when I was included in the unofficial live stream that I do every year and I barely said anything. I was like so tired. If you remember last year's live stream, I was so tired. I was like this the whole time. And I was kind of like nodding my head a little bit, but I was so tired.
これだってさニューヨークコミコンで売ってた
I think I had like 2 hours of sleep or something.
You wouldn't be surprised if you
And I was just kind of like nodding my head. I was on the screen. I was there in physical, but mentally I was not there.
It's perfect, and Elena's perfect as well. She has
That reminds me of Maya right now, where she's not even saying anything, not contributing to anything.
the elegant vibe.
Even though this is her segment.
Perfect hero for that. But how about you, Maya-san?
For me, my favorite is probably the Shinobi arc. You know, Yoshikiri.
She's saying something!
I like Yoshikiri because he's really fun, whimsical, and he has great chemistry with Elena, who's a little more serious and diligent.
Let's go, Maya! Yes!
Join forces with
Saying something in your own segment.
his arc.
Poggers.
Okay. Yes, it's really cool that they have like completely different characteristics, but they mesh so well. And yes, the story goes very good, and like it really grows really nice as well. So
Yeah, and also I like Wilk, Louise, as well as Richt. Like they're all great, and their stories also have some very exciting.
Oh my god.
All the stories will lead to this final chapter. So
This is really boring.
out some of the rerun story events that are actually going on in the game right now.
I'm sorry.
yes,
I know you guys put a lot of effort into this and everything, but like,
the stories catch up to it before we reach to the.
this is
final
something you like put like a
chapter
book.
of the stories, but yes,
Make like a
it's
Fundamental
second,
Forces
to
comic
give you
book
just like a general,
and have this all this
backstory of
lore and
different
story in it
stories.
and have that
Not
be where you
only
could
the-
find it.
Obviously, the stories are beautiful, wonderful, but we've had
Damn, dude. Samir is throwing shade at my
over these past
at my boy Topher.
So let's take a look at them as well. All right, so all these artworks, just fantastic. I love all of them, obviously, but something that I do remember, and I think I had it for my wallpaper for a while, was the Winter Holiday one. That's a very nice one as well, with like Wilk, like that one just bring it.
Yeah, like I really like him crushing the snow, but they're all like really enjoying the winter holidays.
This guy's straight up
you can
crazy.
see, Luis like trying to warm up, and then you could see Rich trying to play, like the snowball fight with Wilk as well. So I really like that one.
ね、ビジョンカードもね、こう、毎回すごいかっこいいイラストが登場して本当にワクワクしましたよね。
But yeah, it's always exciting to see all these cool vision card illustrations every time.
あとね、やっぱりこの画面の方に映ってますけれども、なんといっても天野先生のイラスト、こちらもね、非常にこう印象深いですね。
And as you can see on the screen there, more than anything, I have to mention Mr. Yoshitaka Amano's illustration. It's really cool.
これ本当ね、グローバルオリジナル、グローバルのなんとかな、グローバルオリジナルで作った天野先生のイラストなんで、なんと我々の方がで先に、まあ皆さんにお見せしたっていう内容になります。先にというかもうグローバルの人だけに見せた内容って感じですね。
And what's special about this is that it is a global original.
You don't remember that
illustration
last
by,
one there?
Amano Sensei, which is Like,
I guess that
it's
was
very
during the
much
winter time. I don't remember even
exclusive
seeing
to
that.
global, so, yeah, that makes it special.
そういうのをねやっぱしね僕らも開発としても作ってみたかったなっていうのがあったんで、今回こういう形でね作れて非常に良かったなと思ってます。
And this is something that we've been wanting to do for global. So the fact that we were able to achieve something like this is it was very it's a very significant for us.
まあね、去年のねイベントでこのイラストをね発表した時にはもうその完成はねすごかったなと思って今でも覚えてますね。
I mean, I still clearly remember the cheers that that we received when I presented this at the event last year.
Yes, I remember vividly as well. Yeah, I think we were there in Los Angeles with our fans, and then when we showcased this, the awe, and then the crowd was going wild. It was amazing, and then it's very interesting that it kind of goes full circle. I think the original concept of doing like the CGLB for like wanting to do a surprise for our global users. We wanted to do the CGLB. And
Can we like move on to the next segment already? I mean, seriously.
And then kind of went to this artwork from Amano-san that was for our global audience as well. So what a journey it has been. It's very amazing. And now and it's not the end. We have new units like ffbe joining. And then yes. So I would like to kind of like focus on that. Maya, can you tell us about ffbe and then like how she came to life?
Yeah, sure. I'm not the artist for her, but I worked together with the designer to create ffbe.
Closing
So,
time.
we wanted
That's the only thing I know, that song.
She's a character who's not only evil but also good. We intentionally designed her to look unbalanced by her wearing a neat and clean dress, but having an ominous and bulky armor on her top. And in terms of her backstory, her origins are a commoner, so we held back on the overall decor to be not so opulent.
Yeah, so like I'm now just really looking into the artwork, the black, dark purple.
I think we've jumped the shark on this segment, at least at this point, because like this has gone from like a 5-minute segment to like a 20-minute segment. It feels like at this point. I think it's actually been 20 minutes.
Knowing that the design would be depicted in CG and pixel art, like we made sure that the sleeves and skirt were like very full and round, and her waist was really tightened so that she has a really
That's true.
silhouette.
If you guys don't know, the JP site actually does have an option to not download the CG parts, so you can save on file sizes.
I could really see that like a lot of effort and like the design process was something really great. And then yes, I'm really looking forward to actually playing her on my own device. Really love the artwork.
Yeah, in fact there were actually several designs that were submitted by different artists for ffbe, but this one was chosen among them since like the other ones had like a very much more like villainous feel to them, but we chose this one because it has like a soft tone in her face, I think. And she's a character who was originally a childhood friend of Rift and also a potential member of the Warrior of the Crystal, so we couldn't...
I wish we had a blabbering emote, like on Twitch.
もうね絶妙なこうバランスが取れたデザインっていうわけですよね。
That's what we need right now.
Strikes such an exquisite balance.
Yeah.
まあ結構ねコメントでもこうなんかいろいろ来てるし、なんかグレートジョブマヤって来てたよ。
But,
Thank you guys.
I'm sure you're seeing that, like the comments are saying, great job. So, yeah.
ねまあ本当ねみんなこう、まあ、毎回
I swear, if there's nothing after this and they just say, "Oh, that's it, guys, peace,"
みんなで議論しながら
that'd be really frustrating because I could have just left already. Because I'm not really adding anything to any of this because I don't care. I just want to get to the next part. Where's more content at? That's what we want, guys. We don't care about this stuff.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
she did a
There
great
has to be like less than 5%
create global original units. We have a
of
lot
people in
of
that chat that actually care about this right now.
we also
They
talk
actually,
about
by the way, they lost like
bring to our
almost 100 viewers because of this segment.
Yes,
That's not good. That's not good.
The artist, of course, and it is interesting that there were different designs.
I'm so bored. I'm cleaning my desk off.
Finally, Maya and obviously the team decided on this version because she had a little bit like the soft side or like the cuteness as well, and then that's really reflecting on the artwork as well. But if you look at the CGLB, kind of looks scary too. But the pixel art is super cute. So I did.
I'm not really hassling them, but I still have the right to say that this is boring.
この F ねはね、8周年のストーリーにも関わってくるんで、まあこの F ねが
They don't have any control over this, but I can still say that I can still voice my opinion that this is boring.
So yes,
And it
Maya
is.
will be involved in the 8th anniversary story, so please do look forward to how she appears in the story.
Yeah, so yeah, we're coming to the final chapter of the fundamental forces. So make sure, like Hiroki-san said, make sure you check it out as well. So yes, thank you very much, Hiroki-san, for the backstory of how it was developed. Thank you, Maya, for telling us the details about how ethne was made. Yeah, Maya's over there. So yes, here is where we have to say goodbye to Maya-san. Yes, any last words?
Thank you for having me again today. Just please enjoy our final installment in the Fundamental Forces.
Okay, the game is. I mean, it's finally. It's finally. The segment is finally done.
All right, thank you, Maya. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
The segment is finally over, guys. Finally, we're done.
Of, backstories that I heard for the first time. I didn't know about your New York Comic Con story as well. And then it was wonderful having Maya as here as well. She did a great job. They all did a great job. The artwork is fantastic. And yes, so we are super excited about what's about to happen. But yes, we're coming closer to the end of this live stream, I believe. Yes, it's been really fast, but I guess we've been on air for an hour and a half almost now. But yes, so but we
Holo Live collab? That's never gonna
Let's take a
happen.
moment to look at the rewards we got so far. All right, so the rewards obtained today. This is from the social media campaign, the 8th anniversary livestream reaction challenge. So this has happened prior to this live stream. So not the challenge that we did today, but this was for the guarantee.
Someone actually did ask in the chat.
3-star, 4-star,
They're
5-star,
bugging.
and B times
No
1,
offense to him, but like
summon ticket B times 20.
he
So,
has no attachment to this game. He comes back every now and then to like try and like
participating in this campaign, so we
I don't know, like try to get some audience back, but it's not working because everybody can see through it. He jumped ship as soon as he possibly could, and then when he tries to come back, people are just not buying it. So why would you ever ask for Clay, dude? No offense to him, though. I mean, but let's be real. At the same time, let's be real.
It's the anniversary.
It's like asking for Howls, who is not even Howls anymore, by the way. Apparently, he changed his channel name.
もちろんですね。最後にね、本日この生放送をご覧いただいたというこのお礼にですね。
It's like asking for them when they haven't even been associated with FFB for a long time.
Indeed. So yeah.
We have me, Senzar,
watching, this
and,
live stream today, I
some others.
prepare some gifts for everyone.
こちらです。Take a look.
Whoa!
はい、イエーイはい、こちらに今書いてあるこちらのプレゼントをプロデューサープレゼントとして皆さんにプレゼントしたいと思います。
Yeah, apparently he changed his YouTube channel name, and I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I'm pretty sure you could probably still find him if you type Howls, because it'll probably still come up, because he might still have it like as his YouTube description or like in his tags. He might have it still in there.
And a lot of the tickets, not everything, but is kind of related to the number 8. So yes, that is.
If he's still doing Genshin content, I don't think he's gonna go very much further.
やっぱりね、皆さんにね、この FFB を楽しんで
Doing Genshin content at this point is like,
Yeah, I know
it's
it was
so like
we did want to make sure that
there's so much
like,
competition with that game, and that's why I don't do it anymore, because like the competition for making Genshin content is just way too much. There's just way too many.
皆さんにぜひこの機会にね、たくさん遊んでもらい
That's an OG.
Again, you know, we wanted
I feel like I watched Evil Laughter way more than I watched Clake or Howl. I don't think I even watched Howls back then, but I think I watched Evil Laughter way more than I watched Clake back then before I was a content creator, because he was way more down to earth and way more like genuine.
distributed as gifts from the producer altogether with the items that you earned earlier.
His videos are always entertaining,
So thank you very much for the wonderful gift.
and that's a blast from the past.
And what we obtained earlier, right? So
I actually don't even know what he's doing anymore.
what we get.
He's probably doing something like he's probably not even on the internet anymore.
Lapis. Wow. And all these goodies, and like Hiroki-san said, this will be distributed as a producer present all at once. So make sure you log in.
Yo, are they actually gonna do this?
Rewards.
Where they did that extremely boring segment,
27日に
and then we're just basically piecing out because they're just saying what we already know?
So these presents will be given out.
Are they really gonna do what I said they're gonna do? Is they're just gonna piece out?
So make sure you claim them.
Like, why?
Yeah, so 27th, so I believe that is a Thursday, so make sure to get those rewards. All right, so Hiroki-san, once again, thank you so much for the present.
They're really-
That is super.
Are they really doing that?
All the presents as well.
Are they really doing this?
この機会にね、本当皆さんに楽しんでもらいたいなっていう気持ちがやっぱすごいありますね。
Yeah, we want to make sure this is a great opportunity for everyone to enjoy.
Yes, and then this would that would conclude today's live stream.
They're doing it!
Once again,
They are doing it! Holy!
live stream. Thank you for playing every day.
They're really
Everybody,
giving us a boring segment and saying bye.
the new players that just
They did it.
all the players.
I can't believe that. That's crazy. They are really bugging.
Everybody, we
They really straight up gave us a boring segment and said,
it's been a
"We
wonderful
out,
year
peace."
as well. So, and then we're super happy to be here
Peace.
for the 8th anniversary live
Enjoy the boring segment. We are not leaving.
本当にね、このね、8周年を
I actually can't believe they did that. That's crazy.
プレイヤーの皆さんのおかげです。ありがとうござい
I
ます。
don't know if that's based or not. That's like half based. That they have the balls to just go out and do that. That's kind of like half based.
8年と言ったら、
But then it's like half not
小学校に
based.
入る前の子がもう卒業
I don't know.
それぐらい長く
What do you guys think? Is that based to just peace out after a boring segment? Is that
そ
based?
して遊んでくれてる方がいるっていうのは本当に素晴らしいことだなと思います。
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, 8 years, that's, a kid who was in elementary school would have graduated and have gone on to, middle school by then.
That's really
So,
crazy that they're doing that.
ね、でも本当にね、これだけ、まあ、こう8周年を迎えられたということはですね、こうプレイしてくださってる皆さんもおかげですし、またね、このゲームを開発している開発メンバーのみんな、
That's
こうい
true.
ったね、放送をセッティングしてくれてるスタッフのみんな、みんなの力が合わさってね、この8周年が迎えられたなと思っています。本当に全ての人に感謝したいと思います。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, again, it's not just because of all you players who've been with us for the 8 years, but also the dev team who spent a lot of effort, the
Effort.
who's been supporting us with the live stream too.
Effort.
It's because of all you people who are involved in this that we've been
Pray
able
emojis
to
for the
achieve this
effort.
milestone.
This is a pray emoji for the
And
effort that they
just
put
like
into this game,
correction,
guys.
I did mean June 27th. My mistake. Right there. Sorry about that.
はい、もうね、この8周年というこのこう幸せな周年
There you go, doing it again.
皆さんにね、やっぱり楽しんでもらいたいなと思います。
So, again, I hope that
It's so
everybody
weird
enjoys
that they
this
do it.
great
They did it again!
like broadening and expanding on the happy.
What is that? What does that even mean?
That we'd like for all of you to enjoy.
はい、これからもぜひ FFB よろしくお願いいたします。
So your continued support for FFB.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Signing off.
And thank you
Triangle.
for joining us today. And that
Come on, do it. Do it one more time.
Until next time.
Do it one more time, guys.
ニュースンあ違う
Do it. Come on, do the triangle.
せっかくこのね、もう一回行こっか。
All right, take two.
Take two.
All right, so thank you very much for joining us today. We love you so much. Thank you for all your support. So until next time.
Hope to see you soon.
All right,
Bye-bye.
goodbye.
How did you mess that up, dude? Okay, that's it. So, like, final impressions. Not that exciting to me. The characters are okay. But, like, they're still doing the voting thing, which like I mentioned before, they should be combining those into just giving us all 3 words without having to vote for them. There's no catch-up, there's no catch-up campaign that I mentioned that they should have done. There's no updates. They mentioned Overdrive, which we knew we were already getting. A story event that's going to last for months that you'll probably do in one day. Is that it? Like, there's no Shard Dungeon event update that needs to happen. There's no Neogen pool reduction. Like, am I asking for too much? I don't think I am. Giving 5 shards per day is not that broken, guys. You still need to have the character. You still need to pull for the character. That means you need to have lapis or tickets. It's not broken to give 5 shards per day. Do you know how long it still takes to get to EX3 even with 5 shards per day? That's still a long time to get to EX3. And on some characters, like, the unit could be outdated already before you even get to EX3 because the next character would be way better. So I don't think asking for 5 shards per day permanently is that broken. Apparently they still think it is. I don't think it is anymore. But whatever. So I don't know. They do not. They still don't. I've been asking for that there too. That should have been something that happened a long time ago. They've not done that either. So both sides need to do that. There is going to be an inventory update. In fact, I could probably show this now. To close out the stream, I need to bring the game back up. I can show you real quick what... let's put some tunes back on because it's over now. But before we end the stream, I can show you guys what the unit inventory update will be like. It's like a sneak peek for you guys that don't care about the JP side, but are looking forward to updates. So let's go back. Is it this one? Yes, it is. So I'll show you guys, to end the stream, I'll show you guys what the new update's gonna look like if it comes to Global XD. Okay, so Cloud is coming soon. By the end of summer, I think is a good prediction. Okay, so you guys remember this thing here that you already have maxed out a long time ago? Now they've added 3, actually technically two more. So there's 2 more sections here. This is the original. This is the actual unit box. And this is the original storage, and now they give you 2 more storages. So that's an extra 4,000 unit box space for you guys. But will it come to global? Don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. I'm gonna go with yes, it will come to global because this is a part of the UI, and they would have to, like, just like with a lot of other UI things that have come to global at this eventually, it has to come to the game because it's part of the UI. If they don't, they will break the game because they're importing over the JP client, and if they don't have this part when the UI or when the app update comes to wherever this is, then they have to constantly remove this out of the game every time they want to update the game. They would have to go out of the way and remove these, so they're not going to do that. So I'm confident that will come into the game. So that's all I really wanted to show. I don't have any lapis to pull with. I would have probably done like a pull on stream or something, but I don't have anything. Yeah, that's not enough. Next week, when I get paid again, I'm gonna try and go for Rena, because I tried going for Rena and I did not get her. I really want her for that field. They do. But that's been on the JP side for a long time now. Global never got it. But that doesn't really pertain to like the UI. That's like something before you even join the game, they'll ask you that. So I have 6 tickets here, and I need 6 more to pity Rena, and then I'd be done with this collab. So yeah, hopefully I can get Rena and maybe EX2 Claude if I get lucky. That would be it with this collab though. I did get her randomly, by the way. I got Celeste randomly on one of my pulls. That was crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Alright, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this video. Not video. I'm used to saying video. That's gonna be it for this live stream, guys. If you guys have any last remaining questions, make sure to leave them now before I get out of here. I gotta get to bed. It's already pretty late for me. In fact, oh wow, yeah, it's very late. So, if you guys have any more questions, now's the time. I'm gonna go like a minute, and then I'm gonna get out of here because it's super late. Make sure if you guys haven't, I don't know why you would be here and not in my Discord, but if you have not joined my Discord, make sure to join the Discord. It's free. If you don't know what Discord is, this is a chat program. It's free. It's a free chat program. And we have a huge community. We've cleaned it up. There's no bots. So you can join, get some help if you need help, or you can help others. Yeah, and we have a lot of chats. We have a lot of game chats now. We have like so many game chats. It's crazy. Yeah, I think we'll get it this summer, but it'll probably be like at the end of summer at this point because we have been dragging our feet with banner units. I mentioned it almost at the very beginning of the live stream is that we're still missing like 5 characters minimum, even before we even get close to Clive. Or already missing 5 characters that they haven't skipped or anything like that just yet, so yeah. Yeah, this is the most bonus units I've ever had on the screen at one time. So I expect it to be a 9th anniversary, yes. For JP for sure, because we're getting close to the JP 9th anniversary. So I can say there will be a 9th anniversary. For global, they need to do more than what they're doing now, as if they want to see another year, is what I'll say. I'm not saying that the game is going to close, but I do think that they need to, pump up the jams a little bit, and if they want to continue seeing people play this game, is what I'm saying. Anyways, guys, that's going to be enough for me. It's already super late. I got to get out of here. I wake up early in the morning to go to my real job. I'm working overtime constantly, so I'm always super tired. That's why you're seeing a little less content on the channel. Not because I don't want to. It's just because I'm either resting or super tired. Don't want to make anything. So that's what's going on. There's a lot of videos that I really wanted to make, like unboxing. I have 3 figures that I want to unbox, and I just don't have the energy for it. I have gameplays that I just suddenly stopped doing because I was so tired. It's not because I don't want to do it. It's just like I literally can't. I'm only one person. I'm a human being. I can only do so much. Alright guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you guys that came out to hang out with me. And I'll see ya later. Peace.